Hi there, Ronan here, and for the past 2 decades I've been a full-time international real estate investor and scout. And in those 2 decades, one of the most frequently asked questions I get is it possible for a foreigner to get a mortgage overseas? When we look internationally, can we get a mortgage in those destinations? Now, the answer ranges from a clear yes right through to a hard no, and it all depends on where you're looking. Starting at the yes end of the spectrum, we have countries primarily in Europe where you can get a mortgage just like in the US and Canada at an incredibly competitive rate. Countries like Spain and Portugal in particular. These are places where foreigners can borrow up to 70% loan to value. Rates are extremely competitive. Setup costs are absolutely negligible. Broadening out within Europe, you're looking at countries like France and Italy, where the bureaucracy gets a bit more difficult, where the rates get slightly higher and it's a bit more cumbersome, but still possible, albeit at lower loan to values, maybe figure on more in the region of a loan to value of 70%, 60% or so. In the middle, we have places where foreigners can get mortgages, frequently from international banks. I'm thinking about places like the Dominican Republic or Costa Rica. And these are places where we can borrow typically dollar-denominated mortgages. Rates can be okay, although at a premium to US rates. So it's US-style mortgages, international destinations, but you are paying a premium versus what rates would be back home. And then at the far end of the spectrum, this is the hard no, and this is the vast majority of international destinations. It is just not possible in most destinations in Asia, Latin America, or the Caribbean for foreigners to get a mortgage. So in these situations, when you're looking in a market where it's a hard no, if you are relying on finance, you do need to get creative. Look for solutions like where developer finance might be available, or seller finance, or figure out a way you can release equity or capital back home. Drop in the comments your experiences getting a mortgage overseas, any questions you have. I'll chime in, I'd love to answer. Like and subscribe, and see you in my next video.